Today on this episode, it's all about staying fit, healing, and living right, spirit, soul, and body, as 700 Club Nigeria starts now. With us using the details displayed on your screen.
Yes, we look forward to hearing from you. After the break, we'll be talking with a man who visits secondary schools across the nation with one major goal in mind. So do not go anywhere.
And I am beautiful.
Thank you for staying with us. In today's world, the line that defines what is right and what is wrong has been blurred. A lot of things we cringed at years ago have now become normal. So, in this day and time, to find a man who visits secondary schools with the message of abstinence till marriage, that is a man to sit with and have a chat with, because that requires courage. Please, join me welcome Architect Joseph Uwakumfon, founder of Young Person's Conscience for Health Initiative. You are very welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I hope I pronounced your surname right.
Sure.
Uwakumfon.
Surely.
What does it mean?
God's many blessings.
God's many blessings. And
That's
I see
right.
you're sharing that across the country.
Thank you.
So tell us about this initiative. What is it about and when did you start?
I started officially in 2018.
Okay.
I speak in schools on the need for sexual abstinence
Wow.
till marriage to enhance academic performance, health, destiny, and spiritual life.
Wow.
And it's been very impactful. I cooperated that NGO for the sole purpose of propagating this message.
Okay. Why did you start that?
Why?
Why, yeah.
There's so much sexual immorality in the church, among youth generally, and they seem to be helpless. Our children are not bad. Mostly we tell children abstinence for fear of unwanted pregnancy, abstinence for fear of disease. There are many ways of having sex without these things happening. Am I right?
That's right. That's right.
When we tell these children, we give these children these reasons, we're invariably telling our children to do sex as long as they're not pregnant or have disease. And
We're telling them to play safe. That's what
exactly
we're telling them to do.
It never worked in my days. It will never work now.
You see, I tell a friend of mine, I say, every good idea is not a God idea. The devil always brings good ideas.
Yeah.
He brings subtle ways to just handle these things, and then we think it's an okay idea. Okay, we can have sex as long as we don't have these consequences, we can continue. And parents have shut their eyes towards that route. Like I said earlier, it takes a lot of courage for you to do that. What are the challenges you face while you do this?
I don't have challenges. It's like a one-man show. It's been like a one-man show because the issue of sexual purity is not the same thing as sexual abuse. Everybody's talking about sexual abuse. The sexual purity. So do you co-opt into this? At the same time, when I'm speaking to children, I have to bear myself to a reasonable extent. I'm telling about my life, where I make mistakes, the area of sex, and where I've been able to overcome. So these are the challenges. It's like a one-man show for now.
It makes a lot of sense.
2018, I was in about 100 schools.
100 schools?
I go in public transportation. 100 schools, I mean.
Wow.
All these are 100 schools, 2018.
Wow.
And challenges.
Wow.
I go in public transportation. There were days I was speaking in 4 schools.
At the same time?
I've been to the most interior of public schools in FCT.
Do you do this only within the FCT or across the country?
Nasarawa State, Kwai State, where I come from. In Kwai State, the government they gave me a letter to speak in all their schools.
Oh, that's amazing.
I've spoken in Cross River State.
That's amazing.
And Federal Ministerial Division also gave me a letter to speak in all their unity schools.
Good.
Of federal government colleges.
That's good.
I have a letter from the Nigerian police to speak in all their schools.
Wow.
I've spoken in Air Force secondary schools, and there's no school I've been to, and it's like I'm saying things that I've been hearing. Never.
What are the responses of the students?
The children are happy.
How do they receive this?
I'm talking about sex. Sometimes as I'm talking, there's a bit of rebuke, and they're happy. And they're happy. I hear things like, you've come to tell us what our parents should have been telling us. But unfortunately, we don't have such parents who tell us these things.
That's true.
But we have you.
That's true. That's
Can you imagine that?
So how do you handle it? Because I know a lot of students who want to maybe have your contact, send you mails.
Yes.
How do you handle it?
That's what I'm saying.
You have a team?
I don't have a team.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been able to go to 100 schools perhaps if I had a team. I don't know. Because it's like taking my bag, carrying my kits and some illustration materials, and off I go. Nobody's saying, wait for me. I enter the next commercial vehicle from one bus stop to another. I keep going.
There's a lot of rave and statements on sexual abuse, but not much on sexual purity.
Not much on purity.
What other plans do you have? Because I know that if there was knowledge on sexual purity, a lot of sexual abuses would not even happen.
Obviously.
If there was. So now you're teaching just people in secondary schools. How about some of these people that are on the streets that are not in secondary schools? Do you have plans to reach them and teach them these things?
The entire thing is so big because few people are into sexual purity. Sexual purity is just a commitment to live God's way concerning sex. That's purity. A lot of people are parading themselves, they're saying they are virgins, but they're into all manner of things. There are virgins, they are masturbating, they're doing all manner of things. So the laborers are few, in this area, but having so that is, we have a lot of ideas, but how do I
implement those ideas and go out and start to do those things that needs to be done?
I'm trying to avoid to speak because I'm not begging anybody for anything.
I understand.
I'll go as long as God. My wife and I put money together for this matter.
Okay.
It's been very, the things I
when
want to say.
God gives you a vision, eventually He finances that vision. He provides for His vision.
He will do that.
What you're doing is a very great deal.
Yes.
You spoke about how it affects them mentally, how it affects them spiritually, psychologically. Shed some light on that.
I've come to discover that the events that would necessarily take place in our lives in the future is really determined by what we do with our sexual organs, with our reproductive organs. You hear what I said?
Yes.
The events, people call it destiny. Joseph would never be able to ascend to the throne
if he had compromised with his boss's wife.
And I have a feeling that Joseph never had sex before. That's why immediately Potiphar's wife opened up for him. He ran. It terrified him. If he had sex before, he would not have been able to withstand Potiphar's wife. Because sex wasn't meant to be started and stopped.
Oh.
That's why God made it only sex, do it only in the confines of marriage. It was never meant to be. Children ask me, sir, for us, we've started it, and how do we stop? At least just keep praying. And for those of you who've never had sex before, don't go there. Because those who have gone there are finding it difficult to
come out of it.
Yes.
Wow.
Children are really...
Wow. So the key for us now, say I'm one of the students you're reaching, and that has been my problem. Okay. So the key to stop or to have God help me is to keep praying. Are there other things that I can do to keep myself and stop what I've started already?
Yeah. Come again, please.
Now, let's assume I am a student that you're reaching, already practicing sex and not abstinence. What are the steps? You mentioned prayer, and I am saying, are there other things that I can do by myself that will help me stop what I am already doing?
Change the books you are reading, the company you keep, and just generally have an accountability partner. And all that. Talk to your pastor, to your auntie, somebody you trust, or one of the teachers you really respect and trust, and all that. And all this, and the fact that this is your sexual organ needs to be healthy by the time you get married, want to get married.
Yeah. So using it.
And whatever you touch, depreciate.
Wow.
Yes,
whatever you touch depreciates.
You start doing sex, young people, you start doing sex now, your sexual organ is not likely to be getting better. It's depreciating.
Wow, that is a powerful statement.
So that is it. So these are the things children want to hear. When you let them know this abstinence is in their own interest. You need a healthy sexual organ.
It's not just about catching a disease or getting pregnant.
No, I don't emphasize on disease. I never talk about disease or pregnancy.
self-preservation and value.
Yes, it has to do with the fact that when you get married, and marriage is good. Whenever you need to healthy sexual organ, you start touching it now, it's not likely to be healthy.
It's going to depreciate. I'm going to keep that as a statement to refer to young children when I come in contact. I pray that God actually just provides for you and brings people around you that will help you carry on this vision to the next level. Because beyond the secondary schools, I feel even in universities and the streets, people need to hear this truth.
Teachers, adults, learn when I'm speaking in the environment.
God bless you, sir. Thank you for coming on board.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a very remarkable time there. Anything you touch depreciates. Keep that in mind. Please stay with us as 700 Club Nigeria continues shortly.